I have this old US bag. I bought this bag at a thrift store or something like that for a couple bucks. And I just keep this bag in the van at all times. And it's a tool bag basically is what it is. So I keep in here, I have some rubber gloves. I have an old rag. I have a ratchet set in here, a cheaper ratchet set. And I have like a survival blanket. I keep some bank line in here. And I have an old nice Craftsman ratchet in here. So I have actually two ratchets, and that's just a nicer one that goes with the cheap kit. I have a tape measure, and a few more odds and ends. And then over here on the chair, and again, sorry for the quality, I keep some cutting tools. I keep a nice pair of medical shears. These things will cut through just about anything. I keep this old pocket knife. I love this old pocket knife. It's an old Imperial, just a really good old pocket knife. So mainly I keep this in here so if I forget to put a pocket knife in my pocket, which is very rare, I have one in the car that I can just stick in my pocket. Next, I have a Cobalt multi-tool, and this is just a really great multi-tool. It's less expensive, and the good thing is all of this stuff is pretty much replaceable because it stays in the car. Something you need to keep in mind. It has a file, screwdrivers, some knives, and I keep this really cool old Boy Scout compass, and then I have a Stanley razor knife. I like just a plain Jane razor knife, and inside of it, it has a couple extra blades. The sheath knife, I always keep a sheath knife in here, and it just depends on what's going on, what sheath knife I have in here. Sometimes I swap them out. Right now I have this old Ontario made bolt knife. This is a pilot survival knife is what this is. It was issued. It's a really cool old knife. It's a really good knife. It's really sharp. And I keep a small mini Maglite. And then I just keep a few other things. I have a magnesium ferro rod in there with some petroleum jelly. I have a sewing kit. This is a pretty good sewing kit. This is a bag I made. And in here I have a sewing awl, a little brass sewing awl in there, and I have some needles, a little Swiss Army knife classic, and I have a bunch of thread in there. Just a lot of really great stuff. I could do a lot of stuff with that. I keep some paracord just because you need rope sometimes. Another small sewing kit, and then of course I've got a poncho in here with a few Ziploc bags. This is the sheath for the military knife, and I also have a belt sheath for the multi-tool. So if like I'm going fishing and I want to take that with me, I can do that. I also keep this bag in here, and it's just got some markers and a lighter. So that's pretty much what I keep in my vehicle bag. It's just a lot of tools that can help me in different situations. Just a lot of very useful things.